It's looking like Derke's about to take that early aggression. Nico looking to try and get something done here. The flash round actually gets nothing. Gonna blind a couple of players, but Derke gets the kill nonetheless. And already Magnum finding another one will leave us into an awkward position now for Wave. And they're getting slaughtered. It's only murii left, and
murii might be able to catch one as they come out through a middle. Oh, but oh, what a nice little flick. That was beautiful. But now they know where he is. And at this stage, his chances decrease significantly. We need quick headshots. We need big whiffs coming out of the side of Fnatic, and it ain't happening. So,
yeah, he's the one who might be doing something a little bit cheeky here. Unfortunately, it's gone a little bit wrong for the remaining players as they
trying to bait out utility and sprays at the very beginning and leaving Derke to go up above for a kill. That's beautiful stuff with the spike. Still not down. The problem hasn't been solved, and now Derke's all alone. No, the right click into a dismissed Reyna. He loses his knives and loses his lives. Here's the drone to start things off for Fnatic this time, but it hasn't spotted murii, letting him get one and dismiss away. A teammate comes in, and it's Zeke, but he's on. Oh, hello, big gap. They know that Doma's up close, but the communication wasn't there. Wave blindsided, and the advantage they had just completely disappears. And the flash is about to come back online. In fact, the Seeker's used to buy that space, but Mistic, he gets ahead of the problem and takes them both down. And we've seen what happened last time. Fnatic got away with a flawless round, bolstered their economy massively. But it's not going to be flawless. Oh, no! I was certain he was dead, caught as he puts his wall up, and still, the classic just not strong enough. The right clicks of old, maybe just coming back for a second, a glimpse. Derke suspected that he was around here. He was trying to jump and shoulder peek.
Oh, it's a bait.
The angle for so long. That res coming in baits him into swinging wide.
Yeah, I think they've just planned around what ultimate they were actually going to use in this round. They had so many available to them on that side that just completely ends the round. And I think realistically, Wave are already starting to look to try and back Cow. For SEIDER, though, this might be a little bit of a tougher task. They're going to hunt him down because financially, Fnatic in a pretty damn good spot. The only round lost, their bonus, and even that, they dropped Wave down to just 2 players. The wall might end up hurting the opposition. It's going to be his teammates to pick up the final kills. And you're Fnatic at this point. Like, sure, taking the weapons is always going to be valuable, but at the same time, Wave haven't really put up much resistance. Like, there's been a kill.
Thanks to the Blade Storm in the previous round, there's an opportunity, and there's the opening kill. In fact, that's the spike drop, but Nico gets spammed right back through the tube. And with him down, the man advantage sits to Fnatic. They've got a lockdown and a Hunter's Fury to play with.
Carcass having to use the small amount of smokes he has to actually just keep himself alive, and Derke is just the gatekeeper at this point. Carcass has found himself at least.
If he gets the first, the trade should be there, and in fact, it's very rare you'd even check the angle. And Magnum is on, he goes out staring at it. It'll be a guaranteed win for Fnatic. Although they have lost a lot of weapons, it does little to console the 7-1 deficit that Wave currently face.
We've got the lockdown being put into place. Carcass now picked off, puts it back into a 3v3 situation, and we've seen the Seekers go through as well.
But the problem is, they've still not planted. So that lockdown, with 86 HP and no shield, so there's the first from the top rope. That's a good start, leaving Magnum on 15 HP, but
instantly. Now, there is an Empress on the other side, but I don't think it's going to have the same sort of impact. Mistic is already going to be picking off one. He's got Derke lurking around the back, but actually he goes pushing, and they lose Mistic as well. The worry here, though, is there's still a Hunter's Fury, if they even need to use it. And Magnum, up close, they don't even expect Boaster to just be hiding in the corner. Why would you? But yeah, as said, going into this one, what I will say is I think along with maybe Ascent, I think, which is what they banned. Oh my god, is he actually just going to ace this round? Might as well. Come on, Derke. Let's close it out. I wouldn't be surprised if he goes hunting for it. Guys, don't worry. Just in case he tries to defuse when there's 5 of us on the spike, I've got a lineup ready just to make sure. I just hope you know that, guys. I'm prepared. Murii, though. Oh, not.
That was a headshot.
I don't know. Maybe gets a little bit frightened by the amount of players spotted on the other side. And eventually, he's going to get cleared. The Hunter's Fury definitely helping there. It's been used at least. Nick trying to do his best. And actually, he's got 2.
30 seconds
a good opportunity here. SEIDER in the right place, but not quite the right timing.
As they come into the site, Carcass is going to be the one to do the heavy lifting. At least you'd hope so. That's where the Blade Storm comes out. Not going to use that operator as a shotgun when you basically have a shotgun. Nice shot onto Magnum, but ultimately, it will amount to nothing. 11 This is like a final nail in the coffin. If Wave lose this pistol, it is without a doubt over. And indeed, it's looking like it might be Carcass. The final remaining member has a 1v4 in his hands, and these players are just destroying him through that cloud burst before he even sees a victim. He's a player. He's 5 HP, and that will be 12-1. Tom, it is those 2Ks, those 3Ks, they come in. Use the dismiss instead of the heal, so now he's very low, and up on the rope, Zeke is taking a lot of damage. Mistic able to close one out, but the spike has made it to the side. It looks like it might even be planted until Zeke is left alone and taken down. 13-1, Tom. That
Ghost giving them maybe a slight advantage here. SEIDER already turning the corner as Zik does manage to find one. And actually, they're going to try and use some of that Viper utility, but the sneak through comes in from Boaster. He manages to bypass the first player.
Right here, the choke point that they are holding doesn't have to be peaked. Magnum is safe where he is, down in cave, and so they can take these long-range duels and just completely mow the classics down. And SEIDER, well, he's just going to go down to the spike.
Yeah, as we've said many a time, this may look foolish. You may be putting some keck
of that. For a second, I thought that switch was a gun, a rifle poking through. It's like, well, how's he done that? But now, the switch is no more. It's been opened, and Derke just runs through the doorway, taking another kill. This is a speed run. Fnatic have a 4v2 post plans, and Wave are already spotted coming out of spawn. There is nothing going their way. Well, we were highlighting a little bit earlier on. Zeke just tried to jumping one-tap someone with a sheriff through a smoke.
The effort.
You know what?
That's my sort of play.
Gotta shoot your shot, don't you? And, well,
okay.
A couple of shots being shot out. Wish there was another word for that. By Wave, they're managing to find themselves into a 3v3. Again, the retake having to be found, but they seem to be making decent progress until Magnum kind of just destroys their hope. Comes up behind, completely shreds them.
He is watching you at all times. Carcass, though, he's got his operator in play. This is where the game might change. He got two in that shot. A 2-for-1. He didn't even know the second player was there. Oh, that is a little bit of bad luck for the side of Fnatic, and an explosive first round looking likely now. 15 seconds for Boaster to try and make it here. Stop peeking him. Stop peeking him. That is 3 kills in the space of a few seconds. Yes, the remaining players are just going to hide. They're going to hide. I said they're going to hide. Stop peeking.
Oh, man. SEIDER really wanted that kill. Through to middle, or indeed to this side. That's the kill that he needed, but now his position is given away, and the legwork has to be done by the rest of the squad. Still a heavy stack on the A side, and Fnatic probably don't have a notion that this is the case. Nico, well, he's not going to last very long, nor is murii. This is a dominant round. SEIDER is creeping over, but that operator is trained on the angle, and Derke just doesn't miss. There is the 5th round for Fnatic.
It would be impressive. That's the thing, though. He gets the kill, and he gets them all back again. You know, it's a nice little gift. Now, ready? The flash going to be coming through. That's pretty nice. Nico, what? Okay, 2 kills. You'll take that one all day long. Now, can he get anything more? Yes, it's going to be SEIDER on the other side.
4-man stack on the site. They're ready to play on contact. They have a camera watching the walkout. Now Boaster's dead. He's going to be swung on, and that's it. Very, very nice round from Wave.
Murii's still going to be here, but he's also been punished multiple times trying to face off versus these players. And in the meantime, Boaster is trying to find one with the Hunter's Fury, but Nico and Carcass have gone huge.
Oh, they're back. They are back in the saddle. Wave have started to find the rhythm. Here's the Sheriff from Mistic, though. Good for one. The flash. Oh, that's done him. Surely. Somehow he survived, but as he goes back out, there's 3 players ready and primed to take him down. And Boaster falls, leaving a 3rd.
And lurks to be able to come in from Magnum, which, you know what? He's attempting to do that right now. He's just walked straight into the beast. We haven't seen too many executions in this direction, and this time it seems like the read is pretty decent. murii already.
Like, this is something that... Oh, hold on. Let's just put that point on the back burner, because it looks like we're having a B hit right off the bat. And SEIDER, he's using that wall that we talked about earlier, but now he's completely out of juice, and so they have to go out for the peaks. Boaster being swung on from every angle at this point surely doesn't stand a chance, and yet they're not in sync, and so he's able to offer up a couple of 1v1s and put it into a 1v3. We've already seen what Boaster can do in these situations when all he has to rely on is his aim, and again, another headshot to be connected. The spike planted, 4 bullets in the chamber, and a wide swing from Zeke will get the round on the board, but that came dangerously close.
The hours and hours of Boaster's DM sessions have definitely been come to use now. and easily get this one back into play. No time forgotten, but yeah, the thing I've noticed so far, at least, is I think Fnatic have their like clear plan when it comes to their AX, and with only 2 defenders and a sort of rotation having to come in, they're reliant on these couple of players, and Carcass is only going to get 1. SEIDER, though, however, has brought this back into an advantage, and now the rotation is coming.
But if he falls on the way through, Boaster might just lose the round from that alone. It looks like he'll get the plant as Derke picks up a 4th, seeking the ace out now. They can play this one together. The steps heard, Nico swings, and he's only good for the 1. That is Fnatic finally right away ready to just go on through. They're going to pop a wall. This is being saved, and no! A complete whiff there, falling down from the top of the wall. Good intentions, but not good results. He's looking for them and trying to seek them out. But as of yet, spotting absolutely nothing, and then gets completely torn by Derke. Boaster with another.
He'd need to catch the drop onto Mistic as at least the beginning. The flash is strong, but the headshot slightly better. It's 7-5 for Fnatic. Get themselves close to the pyramids, or Madonna, as it's so called by Pansy. Boaster, he looks like he's about to make something fairly risky. It's actually Magnum that gets that kill, though, finding it from afar.
1 enemy remaining.
Well, they've put themselves into a man advantage on the wave side and gotten the plant in. That's something to play with. And look at Z coming right up behind. Doma has absolutely no idea, and he's being spotted down below. The drop shot not going to land. Doma, in fact, able to pop a heal off the back, but he can do the same to them, both being sub or equal to 100 HP. Carcass closes it out, though, putting 6 on the board for wave. Now, Doma comes in with 1, but the chances here are still very, very slim. We need to see a lot coming out of Fnatic. And with wave answering up, it seems like this round is a foregone conclusion. And indeed, it plays out that way.
Not even really anywhere he can go here. He's going to walk into 6 utility and, well, Zeke himself, so...
I really like this drone, man. The value they're getting out of it after that wall goes up, it's completely discounted. They know there's a player close left. In fact, there's just so much information swinging Wave's way by getting that one through. And they avoid any sort of an upset, leaving Magnum all by himself. Let's just hope they don't do...
So annoying.
Let's hope they don't give away that 3 or 4 kills like they did to Boaster, but it looks like it's all good. 9-7. Right at the very edge of the clock, but the wall is in play, and he only realizes it now as he comes into vision. He is taken down, and the defuse is there. Fnatic 8 on the board. They've managed to...
Oh, he's got through. This could be a huge problem. It all depends how quickly they get through things on the site, but he's going to be coming around behind. First one goes down, and Doma has done an incredible job himself, now leaving it all onto Zik, the last man standing.
Further back, just to deny him jumping up on that ledge, it would have been perfect. And as he was just walking by, throwing it, hey, these things happen, but they cost you rounds. And I think the fact that Carcass was taken down...
But I don't think he's going to be getting 4 in a 1v4. Like, it doesn't look likely, just opting to try and save that operator into the next round. But there's the first one at least. And we know that they did take some pretty serious damage in the last round, but they're going to want to try and get rid of this operator. Like, not allowing Derke to have that for the next is everything. And this man's lurk in this round was the difference.
Think the time is going to be too big of an issue. Well, okay, well, now it's done. Now it's done.
Yeah, although using the blade storm would be nice, he has actually picked up a rifle as well. So he is losing a gun by diving in here, wanting to make things more costly for Wave. I have to say, there are still 2 players on A. They've had to throw in that res to bring one of them back, and he's killed off another while Carcass defends. Murii has got 3 kills on a fake on A. It leaves just Derke left alive.
Well, I don't think Derke's getting away with this one, Tom. It would be ridiculous if he did it as well. And, well, he's going to keep them on the side, I guess. Run down that economy as much as he can, because he's certainly not winning it. To close this one out, very, very weak weapons for Fnatic coming in on this retake. Derke starts it off well with 1 on the Guardian, and a second, in fact. He is clocking up kills, but eventually completely dealt with. And it seems like only a matter of time until this round goes their way, but maybe not. Nico has to do it all. A 1 versus 2, and the first is found. Boaster creeping up behind with just 45 HP. A Guardian in hand. He needs the headshot, and it's Nico that will find it. 13-9. Wave. They've bested Fnatic. And that's given them the opening. What's Murii doing here? He's just ran in at them. They're going to crunch right into Hookah, and it hasn't worked out with Zeke and Murii both falling. It's now a 2-man disadvantage for Wave on the retake.
Spike planted.
Yeah, both players coming in from Hookah, and I think they're just trying to sneak their way through. It's a trade, but that's enough for Doma. And realistically, I was going to say Carcass has no chance, but he now should have a decent idea, at least where one of these players, he isolates the battle with Derke, but the classic this time is enough.
It's a little bit different, but you have that heavy smoke presence to limit the angles that Carcass can really play on versus the flashes to really gain the entry from Wave. Two very different interpretations. And look at this in the second round already. Wave have managed to find themselves one...
Oh no, we can see the stars. I didn't even notice that was added. Maybe I'm just a little bit blind, but it is still going to be the trades anyway. Leaving Derke, last man standing, still a Vandal in hand.
That clock could definitely be an ally of his, but the wall is going to be... Oh, now it goes up. Oh, what a shot by Derke. The drone out will provide the tag, and now it's trouble because the wall bangs can come in. He's out of ammo, just going to pop the recon, buy that little bit of extra time, and try to catch him. Oh, look, shock darts as well on the way. It's nasty, but Derke won't get it done. The time is so low, though. Murii only gets it halfway before the clutch comes in. 3-0 Fnatic. Here with the sheriff in hand. He's going to look for a player, look for a victim, but find nothing but bullets coming his way. He's out of here, and so the plan's going to come through. But
what Boaster will do, but they've still not cleared out this other player from behind. The wraparound comes in. No! Oh, he gets there in the end, but it's a little bit too late. By that point, no ammo remaining, and a player, but I thought once he got the tag, he might actually go for it. Of course, then it almost fades off. We're going to see the orbital strike. This is just an ultimate round being thrown in. Fnatic putting everything to make sure they get into the site, and, well, it has worked pretty damn well. Yeah, I do start to worry that this is almost just going to be like a battering sandwich. Like, they've got the one nice map in the middle, the stuff that they enjoy, and then they've just got two, like, horrible moldy pieces of bread that are going to be on the outside of it. The KO, he just goes, no abilities for you, and just runs through and headshots everyone. Carcass aggression, though. It pays off initially, but now the battle for bathrooms has only gone Fnatic's way. Carcass, though, repositions again. He's just nailing everyone with the operator. 3 kills off the back of the sniper. And this time, they're a little bit more prepared for Derke. No more miracle clutches. To strike to actually try and deny the rotations, but nico's doing a good job of holding on to long. Guess who it is? It's Carcass once more. He's found himself 3 already for the second time. They've won 1 round so far. This might be the second. And all of it just seems to be coming off the back of this operator. Doma even going to get tagged up by the aftershock, leaving him on 30 HP.
And they've spotted him coming back as well. Zeke's finger is on the trigger, ready to just pop off. But Doma catches the headshot. There's no time.
Does he have time?
No way he gets there in time. This is the end of the round. And a second on the board for Wave.
Yeah, would have needed actually a few more seconds to be able to get that. Oh, he will earn a little bit extra.
I always knew that he was a decent player, but your Rat and Raven got me really paying attention to him, and you see what he can do. But nico, he's going to be the star of this round because that's the spike dropped right at his feet. This could be a big play if he can manage to find that second kill on long. And with Zeke on the backside, he is just tearing this team apart. Eventually taken down, but it doesn't matter. If nico falls, pushing SEIDER off it, they try to force the duels instead. But now, all of Wave are dead. It will be another on the board for Fnatic. 6
through the bathrooms, and he will do so once again. The plant already coming through. Magnum with the sneaky play through is already going to pick off another. A good execute from Fnatic, piecing things together. And Zik, last man standing. 1 versus 4. I think this Nebula might actually be the death of him. He's hoping to try and find something. The Trace is coming through, and Doma, he's been so good over the last few rounds. High impact frags, orbital strikes on point. Doma again, we know that he's only 1 away from utility that would pretty much end this round in its tracks, and they don't even need it. 8-3, the short resurgence of Wave is gauge on what the opponents are doing in the majority of the round. Now they're even going to switch things up, and well, Zeke, he goes, oh, you've got an orbital strike, I'll try throwing one back to at least give us a chance. But realistically, they're taking so much damage in these circumstances that even though the full defense has rotated, they're now going to get ulted again.
SEIDER and Murii both 1 away from their ultimates. They are so close to having game changers in their hands, and it's going to be the flash out that makes the attempt to follow through, and SEIDER, he has absolutely destroyed them right through the TP.
Going strong with the pistol, and Well, Derke, he is going to help, get some help, I should say. The aftershock clearing the angle at least. Magnum down to 5 HP. It leaves Derke to do the heavy lifting, but that's what he does best. Set him up, put him in position, and watch him roll through these rounds. This time, though, Carcass is there to shut him out. It's going to be left all on to Magnum, and as said, he was far too low. Again, we're seeing both teams very aggressive. Now, in these sort of rounds, there's little to no risk. And actually, Magnum is already going to be able to pick off one. The thing is, though, they do check for Boaster. And that was the important kill. Like, okay, yep, keep focusing on me. I've made a nice amount of noise. Now my teammates are going to push in from long. It means that they get a couple of kills, which in these sort of rounds, that's what you're hoping for. They're almost all in on the A side. We're going to see the Molotov alongside a snakebite to try and clear the back. The problem is they haven't dealt with Derke. He's going through. He's just pushing all the way in. Man is mad.
His steps, though, giving away the fact that he's still here. He will he won't TP because he actually gets caught on the way through, leaving Nico all alone with a Guardian in hand and not much hope. Double digits now reached for Fnatic, and Wave are looking a little bit shaky here on the attack. The one good thing that we can look to is that ult economy is about to come online for them, although the same can be said for Fnatic.
Yeah, I think this next round has to be a play for an AWP. All of it was about wasting as much time as they could, and that's exactly what they did.
Oh my, what has just happened? Maybe inside a bath. Well, they fought. They did fight, but it didn't go according to plan. They've only ended up with one kill out of this. Fnatic's economy just gets bolstered even further, meaning it's good. The reaction, the confidence that his teammate had him covered. Now they're even contemplating the Rolling Thunder, and it looks like inside of Hookah is where that one's going to go down, leaving SEIDER none the wiser, not able to do anything. An aftershock in play pushes Nico completely out as the rest of his team falls to smithereens. That is a clean round from Fnatic. Every single attempt by Wave had the perfect response. The round is going to go their way. Nico very close to getting himself the Rolling Thunder. Might want to go out for a couple of fights. And that defuse was brave.
Now, the last couple of times we've seen them pop this almost straight into the Lamp's position. This time, though, they've cleared out Heaven. They found Doma early, so never mind. That ultimate isn't going to play a part, but they haven't cleared the Lamps. Never mind. Zik comes through as the last man to find that player and leaves it onto this clutch master again. The first man falls in the 1 versus 2. The second likely to go as well. Derke looking to end it all, but Zik will hold on.
Oh, the Viper's Pit activated. Boaster almost had a swing on site, but has to fall back. Hunter's Fury ends up connecting, and SEIDER falls. It's all down to Zeke. He has the spike, and he's running to B, a 1v4, and Derke's already here, creeping his way into Elbow. Oh, man, because you know Zeke's going to peek spawn, but does he check this? Does he ever check Elbow? Of course he doesn't. Putting 13 on the board for Fnatic and securing them the next round of the lower bracket. That is a shame, a real shame, Tom, for Wave, because they've gone out yet again, and they came so close.